Happy Monday, everybody. Max here with your fix of gaming news. Coming up, Rockstar co-founder explains why the GTA series takes place entirely in the USA, Cyberpunk creator Mike Pondsmith wants to bring Keanu Reeves back for the sequel, and Xbox Game Pass subscribers are not happy about S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 leaving the service later this month. Let's get into it. If you've ever wanted a Grand Theft Auto game that takes place in a fictionalized city outside of America, don't count on it. Rockstar Games co-founder and former lead writer Dan Houser explained why GTA is so tied to the USA. Speaking on the Lex Friedman podcast, Houser explained the reasoning, saying, quote, "We made a little thing in London 26 years ago, GTA London, for the top-down for PS1. That was pretty cute and fun, as the first mission pack ever for PlayStation 1. I think for a full GTA game, we always decided there was so much Americana inherent in the IP, it would be really hard to make it work in London or anywhere else. You know, you needed guns, you needed these larger-than-life characters. It just felt like the game was so much about America, possibly from an outsider's perspective, it wouldn't really have worked in the same way elsewhere." GTA 6 will be the first mainline entry in the series since the original Grand Theft Auto that Houser isn't involved with, so it'll be interesting to see how it differs tonally, though it's clearly continuing his legacy of skewering American culture. We'll find out for ourselves on May 26th of next year when Grand Theft Auto 6 finally comes out, barring any additional delays. Knock wood. Speaking of big, huge open-world games set in messed-up American cities, a sequel to Cyberpunk 2077 is in early development at CD Projekt Red. The game will have players returning to Night City as well as exploring a new location that Mike Pondsmith, the creator of the original Cyberpunk tabletop game, has described as Chicago gone wrong. As for what kind of characters we'll encounter in the next game, that remains a mystery, but Keanu Reeves told IGN that he would love to return as Johnny Silverhand, and now Pondsmith seems on board with the idea too. Appearing on a CD Projekt livestream to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Cyberpunk 2077, Pondsmith said, quote, "Not that long ago, I saw that Keanu would like to find a way to come back from the dead and play Johnny again. I have ways to do that. Keanu, contact me." This isn't too far-fetched, considering that Johnny Silverhand is dead for the majority of the first game. With the exception of a few flashbacks, most of Johnny's screen time is as a digital replication of his own consciousness that's living in player character V's head rent-free, so making this happen narratively is the easy part. The hard part is likely Keanu Reeves' busy schedule and day rate. In any case, there's plenty of time for CDPR to figure it all out. Cyberpunk 2 is still very early in development, and we're probably not going to see it this decade. But on the bright side, we will get The Witcher 4 sometime before then. And finally, after Microsoft recently raised the price of Xbox Game Pass, it would be nice if that meant we got more bang for the buck, but unfortunately, several titles will be leaving the service in the coming weeks, and one game in particular has players a bit frustrated: S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chernobyl. Though S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 wasn't published by Xbox Game Studios, Microsoft did help market it, and it was one of last year's biggest Xbox console exclusives. It was delayed several times due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, where the developer GSC Game World is based. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 launched on a Game Pass on November 20th of last year, and unfortunately, it's going to be leaving the service on November 16th of this year, just shy of a year since it came out. A lot of the frustration among players stems from how many technical problems S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 had at launch. GSE has released various bug fixes and patches since then, with some saying it's only now starting to resemble a finished product. Meanwhile, it's also coming to PS5 exactly a year after it launched on Xbox, and while it's great that it'll reach an even larger audience, you can't blame Game Pass players for feeling like they were paying a subscription fee to be beta testers for a half-finished game. Anyway, if you're looking to give S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 a shot, it will be on Game Pass until November 16th. Also leaving the service on that day are Football Manager 2024, Blacksmith Master, Frostpunk, and Spirit Tea. While we're on the subject of limited time deals, a friendly reminder that November 4th, tomorrow, is your last day to score October's Humble Choice lineup. From now through tomorrow, you can grab 8 incredible games for just $14.99, including Atomic Heart, V-Rising, System Shock, Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, Cryptmaster, Pharaoh: A New Era, Hotel Renovator, and Caravan Sandwich. Every purchase supports the Whale and Dolphin Conservation, the leading global charity dedicated to protecting, you guessed it, whales and dolphins through research, rescue, and advocacy. So head to humble.com today and grab those games while you still can. That is your fix for Monday, November 3rd, 2025. As always, for all of your gaming news, keep it locked to IGN. I'll see you around.